we came out to a spot that he's got scouted out. It's been getting a lot of traffic. We're going to try to kill our does before this weekend's hunt, when the muzzleloading starts. After this weekend, it's going to be much harder from all the pressure that gets in the woods for the next few weeks. If you want to get it done with a bow, it's best to do it before. Got a nice creek over here. A lot of thicker cover over there. Over here. All a little thicker right here. A lot of open woods behind me. And what they've been doing is coming down the edge of that thicker stuff. They like edges, so they're walking down the edge of that thicker stuff. And they're coming right through here. And going right through there. Behind this thicker stuff. To the other side over there. Crossing that creek. So, Bryce is on that side. I'm on this side. We got the wind blowing this way. Maybe, with the grace of God, old doe nanny would come walking by and we can get something on video and get our mark and get this doe out of the way so we can hunt some horns. It has gotten to where the doe is almost as big a trophy as the buck, because it's been doe first for over 15 years now, and these things have gotten smart. They're used to being hunted, so it makes it hard. Bryce just shot one. Well, Bryce's deer is dead over there. He was right across the creek from me. And the deer came in where I couldn't see him, went across the creek to him. And came 15 yards from him. He said he don't have a camera or anything to video it with. But I saw the deer fall. I'm looking at her, so we're going to get down and go over there and check her out. And get back to the truck, get the dolly, and come back in here, and we got a hike. We're about half a mile at least in here, so it'll be dark before we get back to the truck. So we finna get after it. I shot him one.
That's where my arrow was at.
Heck yeah. That thing looks full grown.
Farther back than I thought.
Good night. That's a big old doe, brother. A big old doe. That side you shooting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it came out. Watch.
I think she was quartered away.
Watch it, yeah. Okay. Dang. What did you hit? You killed her that fast.
Maybe so.
It don't matter. She didn't run. What, 60, 70 yards?
Yeah.
60, 70 yards, and she died running. That's crazy. Good job, bro. Got you dope.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Dope down. That's a big heifer. We got to get out of here now. All right, got Bryce's doe going for a ride. Got about half a mile to get back to the wheeler. And a mile or two to get back to the truck in the wheeler.
Going on the muzzleloader hunt with me and Bryce. Let's see what happened. See that moon? Look at that moon. Ooh, running the river at night. Gotta love it.
Pulled up to the bank. Boat tied on. Got all the stuff ready to go. Muzzleloader season, baby. What? Smoke! Oh! All right, Bryce. Gonna go get him.
Yep.
He got his doe. We are ready to go.
Swamp donkey.
Gonna go out here and see if we can get a swamp donkey and a doe. I gotta get a doe. Maybe you can hear this or not. The wind picking up. And acorns are literally raining. Now these white oaks. This morning's a perfect example of why I use paws to hunt just deer in general. A lot of times, not necessarily a buck. A buck's gonna make a paw close to a travel corridor or a food source or a bedding source where he knows does are at. And once he does that, any deer that comes close to it, usually will come over there and smell of it. Being that we have to kill does to earn our buck. This morning's a perfect example. I got turned around in the dark, was not on my mark where I was supposed to be. Tried to come in a different way from the wind because of the wind, and, got turned around. But I found that paw, and I climbed up within 30 yards of that paw, 20 yards of that paw, and had deer in bow range, all because I seen that paw. Got white oak acorns raining out of these trees, but I didn't find any busted holes. And the deer that came by didn't eat them, but they ate that green grass over there. I would have never seen that green grass had they not ate it, but I'd have never been here had it not been for that paw. If that's just been does. Man.
Day 3. Me and Bryce. Hunting that muzzleloader hunt. Every time they go in here and get us a doe and a buck. What happens?
I'm gonna go back and look at the footage. Yeah, I got the shakes. One shake until it's just after a shot. I did get it on video. She jumped straight up in the air. I don't know, it was kind of a rush shot. We'll see. Give her a few minutes and we'll go get on the blood trail. See how far she went. With these muzzleloaders, you don't never know. I got this hood on my head because I had to put one in my back. Deer was right in front of me. I was afraid it was fixing to wind us. Kind of rushed my shot a little bit. but I believe it's gonna be good. We saw a few of them kind of filter back to the woods, and they were one short. So I feel pretty good she's laying over there. Now we can hunt some horns. Thank you, Bryce. This is Bryce's spot. He found this on his own. This is his place. It's a dang good spot. Every time he comes, he sees deer here. And he took care of old Dad today. Brought him in here, let him kill a doe. This is my 15th hunt. Not day, but hunt, morning, evening, day, morning, evening. 15 times this year. And that is the first doe that I have seen in the tree. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes. We're gonna get down, get packed up. He's over there and pick up the blood trail. Alright, guys. I was in this tree right up there, and she cleared. She was standing right in here somewhere, and the bullet hit that tree right there. So you would think it would be a 50 caliber bullet goes through a deer. It would be some blood or hair or something. I ain't finding nothing. Not nothing. Huh. That ain't good. I mean, not nothing. That's crazy. Well, I guess I screwed up. I don't know if I just pulled a little low or what. It happened so fast. I did rush my shot. But we can't find any hair, no blood, nothing. Followed everything we could follow, trying to find anywhere she might have went. There's no sign of anything. So the footage does not, you can't tell if the bullet hits her or not. It looks like she pulls her leg up. Only thing I can think of is I pulled low and I grazed her. There's no hair, no nothing. After I shot, it was 4 of them. After I shot, 2 of them came back later on. So we thought that meant that one of them was dead, but might have actually been 2 does, 2 yearlings, and one of the yearlings stayed with the other doe. So I don't know. It's aggravating. I hate not knowing, but at least there's no blood. So you would think a 50 caliber bullet going through a deer, it would leave something. So hopefully she's not wounded. But there's literally like looking for a needle in a haystack with no trail whatsoever to follow. So these bullets I shoot in this muzzleloader usually do better than that. They're Barnes bullets. I've had really good luck with them in the past. Sometimes they take a few minutes before they actually start bleeding. A few minutes, a few yards. But all we can do is hunt another day. Hope we didn't mess her up. Upon further inspection, there's a few pieces of white hair right there. So the bullet did touch her. But white hair is on the back of the leg and the belly. So that means it was a low hit. And the bullet hit that tree right back there. So it must have just grazed her leg or something. Golly. There's a little bit more
Can't believe I missed that earlier. White hair, not a good sign.
Yeah, you know it ain't your day when you miss a deer. And then you get all the way back to the wheeler and realize your orange fell off your jacket that you were toting on your back. You gotta come all the way, almost all the way back to get it. This evening gotta go better than this morning. It's got to. On the bright side, at least, I did see some deer. I got to pull the trigger, and it was just on a doe, and I didn't kill the doe, didn't hurt the doe. So, I guess it could be worse. Now I'm gonna go shoot this gun and make sure it's on, and if it's off, then I'll fix it. If it ain't off, then I'll know to make a better shot next time. Good Lord.
All right, so out here shooting. I'm shooting at that hole in that middle of that box. I had a
Bottle top in the middle of it. I was 15 clicks off, 15 clicks right, and 15 clicks up. I was low and right. So we got that fixed. My bad for not shooting it before.
Me and Bryce going to hit the river. Try to redeem myself from this morning. Muzzleloader was shooting 1.5 inches right, 1.5 inches low. 15 clicks to get it back right. That was at 40 yards. So still was close enough. I should have still killed the deer. The gun was off, but my shot was off also. So I shot it today. I got it right. I'm used to it now. I'm going to try to not panic and snatch the trigger again. Haven't done that in years. 50 years old. I can't remember the last time I did that, but I did it today. So, we're going to go over here and try one more time. Bryce hunting horn. I'm still hunting doe. Day 3.
So we got us a unique setup today. We both got in the same tree. There's a bottleneck right here. There's water right there. There's water right there. There's a trail coming right down. There's feed trees, ponds, the big open area over there. This is where they gotta come through. So we're hoping we'll Gordo. Either way, I like our chances tonight. Maybe I can hit one. Ready? Bryce, you the man, bro. You got her. Yeah, but these dope spots. You a dope picking spot, that's for sure. Yep. That's awesome. Alright. Second shot today. I made good on that one. That was twice as far as the first shot. But I had to calm my nerves down. It's crazy to get this shook up on a doe. But when you hunt 15 times and you ain't seen none, it gets to you. She had me shaking like a daggone leaf, man, I'm telling you. Bryce can see her from his side of the tree. I knew she went behind this tree over there. I lost her. I couldn't follow her with the camera. The camera was on the opposite side of the tree from the way she ran. But she down. Alright, let's go over here and get this door. There's a trail we were sitting on. Blow down. I got a trail going right through the middle of it. There's a rug right there. It's a great spot. Great spot. Oh yeah, there she is over there. There she is.
It's smoky.
Look at her. Well, that's where it come out at. She might have been quartering a little bit.
Yeah.
It went in out there?
Yeah. She might have took a step.
Well, gosh, dog.
Maybe that freehand, he might have shook a little bit.
I dang sure was shaking.
I mean, just a little bit up there and there.
Yeah, and it was, what, 80 yards?
Probably.
Something like that. That's a doe nanny, baby. That's a doe nanny. Nanny doe. That's like a 10-point buck laying there. I knew this bullet when it's supposed to hit him. When it hit him, it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. That's back of the lung right there, though.
Oh, yeah. You blew out both the back of her lungs.
Yeah. That's still not where I was aiming at. I was aiming right here.
But she was kind of folded up some, so... I mean, if you barely move that far, there's going to be a couple inches up there.
That limb, there was a limb right there, and I was aiming off the end of that limb. But, oh man, she dead. She down. One thing y'all gonna learn about me, I ain't pulling no punches. I'm gonna show you the good and the bad. That wasn't a perfect shot. This morning show wasn't a perfect shot. I can hit a softball with a bow and arrow from 100 yards, but that's what I've been practicing with. I ain't been practicing with this muzzleloader, and it is showing. So that just goes to show you, whatever you're going to take an animal with, you need to get out there and shoot it. And it's hard to shoot a muzzleloader a whole bunch because then you got to clean it a whole bunch. I hate muzzleloaders. But that's no excuse. I need to do better. So next year going to do better. But this year we got some meat finally. All right, hiking back to the boat. Go get the deer dolly. And then we heading back in to get her. Alright, we have to back at the boat, leaving all the stuff. Get it back in. After this deer dolly. She coming home with Papa. Gonna make some hamburger, some chili, some skitty. Oh yeah. Mama done said, Mama done said. My oldest son dragging my deer. What I'm talking about. Man got it going on. Deer carts, baby. And youth. Way beach dragging. Man, we back, baby, we back. Courtesy of Bryce, Lady Sanders. Inside. Decided to come on with a 75% chance of thunderstorms. When you get back to an area you ain't been to, you always want to look around, see what you find.
Hello.
Hello. We was wondering if they were still in this area. I think so. We just didn't see them. It's good to know they're still here, though.
We had an unsuccessful hunt this morning. Me and old Zachariah didn't see nothing. So this is evening of day 4. We are headed back upriver. See if we can't find us a place where we can kill us a buck and a doe. Okay, so end of day 4. Batteries went dead, lights went out, GPS's died, things happened. It was late when we got out, and just now getting to recording something. So, we're on day 5 now, headed out for the evening hunt.
Alright, it's the evening of day 5. And I've been sneaking in here where Blake jumped a big buck a week or so ago. We've left it alone. And I'm coming in on the downwind side. He's got a thicket close to a train. So I'm trying to get between him and the train so I can set up. But it is loud and noisy on these daggone leaves and sticks. Let's see if I can get set up as close as I can to him. If he's there. Doesn't me over now what the snakes can get up the tree. Squirrels going crazy. They don't like call that out there bug grass. I don't know what it is about it. When you see it laying over like that, I've never seen them just smoke through it and feed on it. The patch right over here, ain't none of it done. It's just straight up. But that is all laying down. Usually, if they come through, they're gonna walk into that for some reason.
Y'all about that buck grass, huh? I don't know why they like that stuff, but if it's grassy like that and it's matted down, if they come in that area, from what I've seen, they gonna walk it. Why that one was matted down and the other side was all we can do. So. One more thing. You only get one ride on this rock we call Earth. Make sure you know your final destination. And always try your best to live unlimited, guys. When you do this kind of stuff by yourself, out here in the middle of nowhere in the dark, always bring you a handy dandy little air compressor